Hey y'all, welcome back. Well, we're down here on lease today. It's been a month or so since we released a video, so we're doing a little bit of deer pre-season prep. Today's August 2nd, I believe, and the velvet hunt is the end of August. So me, Kimberly, Sarah, and Jase band rocking that Pine Life hat. I mean, he is pulling it off. We're going to get to putting some stuff out, some salt lick stuff. We're going to put some water and troughs and things out, so y'all stay tuned. Well, one of the things that we wanted to do, we wanted to do it for years, is put some of these tubs and watering troughs out here, because like when it's been hot, we've had a heat index of 107. There's not a lot of water right here at this lease. There's a spring down there, but there's a landfill run into it. But deer hit it, and we have had some pretty wet days the last week or two. But we're supposed to get a lot of rainfall in the next 4 days. So we've got a pretty big tub. There was a watering tub for cattle that wasn't being used no more, so we're going to set it here at my stand. Now the area I'm putting it in, this is a saddle. Y'all seen it in the videos. It's where I got my double down with a doe. There's been several deer killed out here. This is the one we call my stand on one of my leases. As you can see, the tree stands, I think it's 28 feet to the platform. And it's basically on this saddle. As you can see, it rolls over. There's a finger ridge goes down, and then there's a big valley here, goes down to a field in the old home place. There's a big valley, or a big finger ridge here, and a valley runs down there. This saddle breaks over the top, and you have finger ridges down this side. So the plan is to set this out. I do not have a salt lick established here, but Kim and them have a buddy stand down. We're gonna go freshen it up. We had some clearance stuff left over of deer cane and stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and put it out, because in the state of Tennessee you can hunt over salt. You cannot hunt over bait, but you can hunt over salt. So we're gonna get this tub situated on a pretty level spot and let it fill up with rain and come back and check it and see how it's done. Hopefully it'll pay off. The deer come get a drink and they'll be within bow range. So we're gonna find a pretty decent spot and go ahead and set it up. You think that's good enough? You like it here? Yeah. Or you think we'll put it over there? Okay? Yeah. Let's pull it right here. There you go. That's actually better level right there. That's good. What do you think, Jase? You think it'll work?
Yeah.
Hey, you ready to go put some salt licks out?
Yeah.
Yeah? You gonna be a deer hunter?
A deer?
Well, that's in a pretty level spot. It is about 30 yards in front of the stand. If they come up this saddle on either side, hopefully they'll stop to take a drink. We're just going to see how this works. This is going to be a theory we're going to try, so you'll be seeing it in our Pine Life 2022 deer season. We're hunting this stand. It'll be right here in front of it. We got a couple smaller buckets that are like 10 gallon. They were, I think they had horse stuff in them. Then we've been washed out, and we're going to put them in key locations. But right now we're going to go freshen up where the girls will be hunting for the velvet hunt. Okay. All right, we're back at spot 2. So we left what we call my stand. This is the back buddy stand. We left our cover on it since last deer season. We usually take them off, but we left it on. We got a little salt lick here established. Been putting some stuff in. We got a row of pines behind us they like to bed in, and this is about 300 yards from the stand we just come from. So we're gonna go ahead and put some deer cane on this to freshen it up, the liquid, and then we'll come back and put some some salt out and get them hitting it really good again. So we'll go ahead and Sarah can go ahead and dose that on, and then we've got some buck jam we're going to put out too. It's just pre-season stuff for right now. You know, just anything to help them, try to hold them in here that we're legally allowed to do.
That's not bad. Come on.
Anytime we're putting out stump liquor or buck jam, we always try to find a semi-rotten stump. We've got a pretty good candidate here. It's about 30 yards from the stand, but it's one side of this tree had broke off a long time ago, and that when you put that on there, them deer will lick on that and eat that stump. We actually had 2 good stumps on that side last year, and they've completely eat them over the year. They're completely gone. So Sarah's gonna go ahead and pour. We had 1 jug of buck jam that we're gonna put out. If y'all pay attention, right after Christmas, give Christmas time to get over with, get it the first year in January, and you start watching Tractor Supplies, Walmarts, stuff like that, they'll start marking this seed and they'll mark all this stuff down. Kim bought 2 buggyfuls of the deer cane mix liquid for $2 a jug. And we've been putting it out pretty religiously this summer. We've been able to, and our minerals, now most of our minerals won't be on clearance. We have to buy them, and of course we feed them corn during the summer. But our food plot stuff we're gonna use the next year that won't go bad, we're using. Matter of fact, the next video, we're gonna do a cheap food plot. And we're not even gonna till it, so y'all be staying tuned for it. That ought to be a pretty cool video. So Sarah's got it, Sarah and Jase has got it all doctored up right there. And they poured it all over that old stump. So we'll let that soak in and see what happens. We wasn't going to, but we decided to. We're gonna put one of these 10-gallon totes right here to catch rainwater in. And it'll just give the deer something, you know, something to drink out of if in this extreme heat, maybe during bow season. Won't be much of nothing during the winter when it freezes, but we're gonna try to keep fresh water in it. But as this setup, we've actually got a shooting house behind us. It's been up here for years. We just redone it last year. We've got the watering bucket there, and then you can see the buddy stand, and then the salt lick, and the pines are behind it, and hardwoods all out through here. And this is basically just a crossover from one side to another. Kim and Sarah and different ones had a lot of luck over years. Harley's killed a lot of deer out of here. So this will be the setup for right here. So we got a watering trough, 300, the big one at mine, probably 300 yards up through the woods. We got this small watering trough, a good established salt lick here, and it's a perfect transition area. Catch them come from bed to feed. So you'll see more of this stand during bow season. The girls should be videoing out of this stand. I tell you what,
Put the lid on it. Put the lid on it.
He's got this figured out, don't he? Jase, you ready to go to the next spot? All right. We're over at another spot that I killed my 9-point out of last year. I put a little clip right here of the buck I took on this food plot. Now, basically this is an L-shaped food plot. We planted this last year, and it's got some antler king clover in it, but it's not coming up real good. I mean, it's starting to dry out from the drought. So we're gonna put just a throw and grow style food plot on top of this to see how it does. But anyway, I've got a really good established salt lick right here. The deer have been hitting it really, really good. You can see all the tracks and stuff in it. So they've been hitting this salt lick real good. This is actually where I had some corn, and they've pretty much pulled it all up, and there's no sense in me putting any more because we can't have any out after the 16th of August. So I've got a spy point camera over here. on a tree. I've got a wild game running video to add to my videos of bucks I found. And then you can see my tree stand up there in a tree. So this won't be but 25, 30 yards. So Sarah, you wanna put the stuff on? Little Jase, man, you gotta start him young. He's starting to follow us around everywhere we go and
No, don't get in it.
use the,
Stay right there.
getting used to everything. Is it hot, Jase?
Is it hot out here?
So like I was saying, anything you can do to prep. We run salt year round. We'll come back and I'll probably put some tree line rock salt or Redmond salt on this. It'll be the last time probably for this year until it gets winter time. But our next video, we're fixing to prep for our next video. It's gonna be doing a throw and grow food plot with shot plot on some of our clearance stuff. So y'all stay tuned. It's gonna be on all the seed that we picked up by clearance this past spring, so or late winter. But anyway, just remember, any chance you get, take a kid out, let them learn, get them out and let them enjoy it. But we'll go ahead and start prepping for the next video. Y'all stay tuned. It's probably gonna be a pretty neat looking video. I can't wait to see how this experiment works. But anyway, as always, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like. And as always, God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Mine.
Mine.
No, it's mine.
Mine.
Go, you gonna crank it?
I'll show you.
Go ahead, crank it.
See, I started.
Go ahead, crank it up.
Start it. Put your key in. Jase. Jase. Put your key in and turn it on. Put your key in. Turn it on. Crank it. So you can blow your horn. Turn it on. Do it one more time.
Ooh. Ooh.